So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of the Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today we're gonna talk about the band Full of Hell and their brand new album, Coagulated Bliss. So, this is a band that it's a very extreme metal band. With it was considered like a grindcore band, and this is an album that is 12 songs and it's 25 minutes in length. So how would I describe the sound of this album like in a sentence? So it's 25 short bursts of aggression. The album flies by very quickly. It's an album that obviously you can have on repeat listeners because it's so short, but they pack a lot of stuff into 25 minutes, let me tell you. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm very knowledgeable of Full of Hell because this is a band that I don't know that well, but I know there's a lot of buzz with them, and I've heard some of their older material here and there. And I listened to the album that they did last year with Nothing, which was Nothing is a more like a band from Philadelphia that does more like shoegaze alternative rock, and I like that experimentation. So I think with this album, Full of Hell, get some of that experimentation into their grindcore sound. So I'm not gonna mention all the 12 tracks. So the album, there's most of the tracks are like a minute or 56 seconds to 1:30. There's just a few songs that are longer, and I will talk about those soon. So yeah, the lead single that they put out, Doors to Mental Agony, is 1 minute and 29 seconds of aggression. But it's really good, and I think in the 90 seconds that this song is just as long, they pack a lot of things. I think there's, even though it's very harsh at times, I think there's almost like an alternative siding to some of the guitar on the tones, which make it a little bit less abrasive for people who are not that used to this type of music. But a song that really I found that they did more experimentation was with a song like Fracture Bonds to Mecca. And that one has some industrial metal sounds to it, like very electronic, but still keeping that grindcore essence to the band. And it's like a 2-minute song. And I like the experimentation on that one because the first 3 songs, they're like fast in your face. So this one really tones it down a little bit for me. The song that obviously is the song that is gonna stand out the most is almost in the middle of the album. It's called Bleeding Horizon, and it stands out for a few reasons. First of all, it's a 6-minute track, so for them that's super long. Also, it really takes its time to take off. You hear there's some distortion and it builds, so it's got more like a sludgier side to it, sludgier doom, slower, but then it picks up the pace. I think it's good because I think it really makes it stand out with the other tracks because it's longer and it takes its time. But then they go right into super fast aggression with songs like Vomiting Glass, Schizoid Rupture, Bacchus Dose. So it's pure aggression again. But then again, they have the last song on the album, Malinformed Ligature, is like a 3-minute and 12-second song, so it's a little bit longer, and it features Jay Bannon from Converge. And I like that one because on that one you get more of an alternative feel to it mixed with the sound. And the ending of the song, I don't know what type of instruments I'm hearing, if it's a little bit of horns with in the background, but it gives it an eerie end to what is this album. So Coagulated Bliss, in a nutshell, it's, if you like this type of short burst of aggression with some experimentation, you will dig this album. If you don't like that style, you're not gonna like this. So I'm keeping this short because this is only 25 minutes in length, but is it something that I would listen to normally? Not really. This is not really the type of music that I listen to all the time. But I'm glad I listened to it. I think it's very interesting, and I think this music in a live setting would really kick ass. So I want to know from you guys, what do you think of Coagulated Bliss by Full of Hell? What are your favorite tracks? Comment down below. And if you like the videos that I'm putting out, do not forget to subscribe and give me a like. That helps me with the YouTube algorithm to get to more people like yourself. So until next time, people, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.